Prime Minister is now corrupting the standards of public life expected in high office. And as he dodges questions and tries to cover up payments for the luxury refurbishment of his flat, feathering his own nest and possibly breaking the law through undeclared loans. Now, as for leaks, we are seeing the pipes burst with a sewage of allegations.
I think it's important to stress that previous Prime Ministers have used taxpayers' money in order to refurbish number 10 Downing Street. In 1998 to 1999, in real terms, the then Prime Minister spent £73,000 in that year of taxpayers' money on refurbishing Downing Street. Between 2000 and 2001, £55,000. Then again, 2007, 2008, £35,000. All taxpayers' money. This Prime Minister has spent his own money on refurbishing Downing Street, and I think that is a distinction that the Honourable Lady should pay close attention to. The Honourable Lady also suggests that the government did not act on scientific advice in dealing with this pandemic. I hope she'll reflect on those words and recognise that is completely wrong. This government, as I pointed out, has initiated not just a second but a third lockdown in response to medical and to scientific advice, and this government, working with doctors and with scientists, has ensured that we have had the fastest vaccine rollout in Europe, and that we have also developed many of the therapeutics and many of the tools necessary to ensure that those who are suffering in pain at last receive relief. And of course, the ventilators that this government played a part in procuring are now helping to save lives in India. And of course, the Honourable Lady is right to say that we should appoint an independent adviser on ministerial interests as soon as possible. But as I mentioned earlier in my statement, that appointment is due within days, and that independent adviser will have the freedom to carry out their role in exactly the way that they should. Scrutiny is always welcome, but it is also the case that, as the Honourable Lady should point out, or should recognise, that scrutiny should extend beyond those who are our political opponents and also to the parties that we ourselves are leading or members of. And I can only quote from the Times at the weekend, when one of their columnists talked about, quotes, our only proper bit of suspected corruption in this country, in Labour-run Liverpool. The allegations have got everything. Dubious contracts, records created retrospectively, discarded in skips or destroyed altogether. She must look at the beam in her own eye before criticising the mote in others.